Hello and welcome to episode 5 of my Xtreme One Chunk Ironman. Last time we unlocked our first chunk in 6 months. We found ourselves with a curve bone grind. We did complete all the other chunk tasks, so in today's episode we'll be seeing how long it takes us to get the 1 in 5,013 curve bone. And that's 62 strength and 700 total levels. I'm starting to build that up. That's a big one. 43 prayer gives us protect from melee. So technically I can stop using food now if I can prayer flick okay. So just find a low ping world if I can. Let's give it a go. And that's 65 strength. I've been doing a bit with flicking and a bit with food, depending how much attention I can give it. So I'm with food for now. And I'm going to switch to attack. Right, that's 2,000 ogres down. Got some seeds and 6 long bones, which is slightly more than expected. No curve bone yet. We keep going. Long bone number 7. That's, I think, just 2 kills later, another long bone. Up to 8 now. Would like it to be the curve bone sooner rather than later. And 60 attack. Getting quite a few levels from this. And I'm going to switch back to strength training again, I think. Let's see how far we can go. Well, hopefully not too far. And another long bone, number 9. Wonder how many of these we're going to end up with before the curved one. And that makes 3,000 ogres done. 9 longbows, so we're still ahead of the curve on those, although I'd much rather get lucky with the curve bone drop. I'm getting quite ready for it to happen. Really hoping we don't end up going too dry on it. Longbow number 10. Longbone 11. And just got another lamp. We've been lamping a Slayer, and this should be level 5. Slightly different milestone. So this will make 4,000 ogres. I'm starting to get a little nervous about how long this is going to take. So you'll see in my inventory here, I have the curve bone. Unfortunately, after all this time, I'd forgotten to put my replay buffer on. So, I don't have the recording of the drop, but it's just happened. I'm going to head back to the bank and review. Okay, back at the bank. Got the curve bone after 4,264 ogres. I'll pop up the other stuff I got on screen. Quite a lot of seeds, which will come in useful at some point. And maybe more importantly, I got quite a few combat levels. So we're up to 60 attack, 71 strength, 50 defense, and 48 prayer, which is very nice. So now, of course, I can check off my last task, which is this one. Now, of course, it's chunk roll time. I did spot when I was walking past that we have an interesting one here. Technically, we can roll this. On the map here, it looks like the wall goes all the way into the chunk. But if I go back to RuneScape, if I take a walk over here, I'll show you. So when we get here, we can see there's actually one tile here all the way down that we can walk on, like this fella's doing. So this is technically rollable. It won't unlock any chunks, so I'm not too bothered that it didn't have it in the roll last time. Also, if we unlock it, it still doesn't open up this one because you can't get to the southern chunk from this chunk. So it didn't really hurt us not having it unlocked for the last roll, but I'll put it on there now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks which do nothing for us and would be straight re-rolls. We have the farming chunk, which will be mostly passive. The death chunk is slightly less of a death chunk. Now we don't need to get the curved bone, but we do need to get the smouldering stone still and 80 cooking. So I'm going to leave it as a death chunk. And then chunk 5 will be nice because we have 3 quests that it'll let us do. And chunk 4 has just a couple of best in slot items. So, time to get on for the roll. So here we go. Anything except smouldering stone, please. This is one of the new chunks that opens up no new tasks. So no tasks. We'll go and have a quick walk around it. But this has obviously opened up a couple more. So this chunk, no tasks. And this one. Oh, we've got a mossy key, but we've already got the curve bone, thankfully. That's okay. So let's go and just have a look around the chunk. Unlock it on the client. Okay, let's open up this new chunk. Here we go. So as we said, there's no new tasks here. I'm just having a quick walk around. Don't think we can get in here yet. No. Okay, definitely nothing new here. So let's go back to the chunk picker again. Here we go. 10% chance of the smouldering stone. No, no, no. No. Oh. That's not good. We might be here a little while, people. Oh. I was hoping to avoid this for a while. 8 cooking. Cook a shark. Bit of sea slug. What's this hard task? Oh, this is the chest, which means I need to be able to cook a shark. And smouldering stone. 1 in 32,000. Lovely. While I have a think about best way to approach the cooking and the smouldering stone, I know I'm going to need some gold for whatever cooking method I choose. So I'm back here doing a bit more pickpocketing. So I'm also about to get level 81, I think. There we go. I'll probably get another level or 2 before I've got enough gold. Just missed it, but that was level 82 thieving. I've decided on my cooking method now. My only new choice since last time I had to do it is there's a shop in Witchhaven that sells sardines. So I can buy sardines, cook them on a fire and drop them and repeat. And that is a similar speed to making stews, although that's given I'm reusing my bowls and using my existing cooked meat. So I think I'm going to try and do the stews until I run out of cooked meat. And then I'll have to switch over to doing the sardines for the bulk of the training. And I need about 480k to do that, I reckon. So I'm just cooking up a batch of stews with what I have. I'm about to get a level. There we go, 63 cooking. Very nice. And that's 83 thieving. So I've been working on getting the money I need for 80 cooking. But I figured I'd get started on some of the other things I need to do. I realised that with flax from the random events, I can actually start training range now because there is a spinning wheel in my new chunk. And I think that's going to be the best way eventually to try and get this smouldering stone, even though I only have bronze arrows. Being able to just safe spot them, I think will go a lot better, as opposed to using melee and prayer flicking. So this is the first time I need to go into my new chunk, so I'm just going to open it up. There we go. So I brought 3 flax so I can make the 3 bows I can use. I just need a normal log and a willow. Okay, and the spinning wheel should be in here. Oh no, I made a willow longbow. I meant to do short bow. I will fix that later. But for now, I've got a short bow. I've got an oak short bow. This feels like quite a big step. I am going to have to train up range a bit before I even start with the hellhounds. Just the DPS is too bad starting from scratch with bronze arrows. I'm going to call it here for this episode. Before I go, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who's been watching and subscribing. I have recently just started a new job, which means I have a bit less playing time, and that combined with the obvious challenges of this chunk might mean episodes are a bit more spaced out at the moment, but my motivation for doing this is still super high, so we'll get there in the end if you'd like to keep following. Thanks for watching.